Next question. D, E and F are respectively the midpoints of sides AB, BC and CA of triangle ABC. Find the ratio of the areas of triangle DEF and triangle ABC. Okay, here not given figure, so let's draw figure. First, draw triangle ABC. This is triangle ABC and D is the midpoint of side AB, E is the midpoint of side BC, F is the midpoint of side CA. Join these points. Here we get one triangle, that is DEF. Okay. So here we have to find the areas of triangle DEF and triangle ABC. Okay. See this figure? Here DF connecting two midpoints of two sides. Okay. DE connecting midpoints of two sides. Okay. In same way EF is connecting midpoints of sides AC and BC. Okay, is it clear? So we have already studied in 9th class. Any line segment connecting midpoints of two sides of a triangle, that is parallel to third side of a triangle and is equal to one half of the third side. Okay. See, note, this is the triangle midpoint theorem. Statement: the line segment connecting the midpoints of two sides of a triangle is parallel to third side and is congruent to one half of the third side. Okay. Here line segments. Midpoints connecting line segments are DF, EF and DE. Okay. So DF is connecting midpoints of two sides AB and AC. Okay. So it is parallel to third side BC and DF equal to one half of third side. Third side is BC. Okay. This is equation 1. Next, DE is connecting AB and BC. So DE is parallel to third side AC. And DE equal to one half of third side AC. In same way, EF is parallel to AB. Okay, EF connecting midpoints of sides AC and BC. So EF is parallel to third side AB and EF equal to one half of third side AB. This is equation 3. Okay. Here using these three equations. First, from 1 and 2, DF is parallel to BC. Okay. So DF is parallel to EC. Okay. Next, DE is parallel to AC. See this line? DE is parallel to third side AC. Okay. DE is parallel to AC. Then DE is parallel to FC. Okay. So here we get one parallelogram. Okay. In parallelogram, opposite sides are parallel and opposite angles are equal. Okay. Here angle D equal to angle C. Equation DF is parallel to BC. DF is parallel to BC. So DF is parallel to EC also. Okay. DF is parallel to EC. Okay. And next, second equation 2, DE parallel to AC. DE is parallel to AC. Okay. So DE is parallel to FC. DE is parallel to AC. So DE is parallel to FC. Here we get one parallelogram, that is DEFC. Okay. In parallelogram, opposite sides are opposite angles are equal. Okay. Angle D equal to angle C. Okay. In same way, using equations from 1 and 3, DF is parallel to BC, and equation 3, EF is parallel to, from the EF is parallel to AB. Okay. DF and EF. DF is parallel to BC. So DF is parallel to BE. DF is parallel to BE. Okay. And EF is parallel to AB. So EF is parallel to BD. So here we get one parallelogram, that is BDFE. FE. Okay, in parallelogram, opposite sides are parallel and opposite angles are equal. Okay, here angle B equal to angle F. Okay, here we get one parallelogram. Angle B equal to angle F. So here using angle similarity criteria, triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF. Okay. Therefore, triangle ABC is similar to triangle. Angle C is equal to angle D. C. Angle D, and angle B equal to angle F. B equal to F. So angle A equal to remaining E. Okay. Angle ABC is similar to triangle EFD. Okay. Using AA similarity criteria. Here we have to find the ratio of areas of triangle DEF by area of triangle ABC. Okay. We know the ratio of areas of two similar triangles is equal to the square of the ratio of their corresponding sides. Okay. Area of triangle EFD equal to area of triangle ABC equal to square of the areas of corresponding sides. Okay, corresponding sides. First, EF by AB. EF by AB whole square. Okay, EF equal to OF into AB. Okay, instead of EF we write of AB by AB whole square. Here AB get cancelled, remaining 1 of whole square, which is equal to 1/4. 1/4. Therefore, area of triangle EFD or DEF by area of triangle ABC equal to 1:4. This value equal to 1:4.